Black and White Banner presents Dealing with Eddie Howe's Mags. Real people, real stories, real trauma. But in this episode, the trauma started well before the game.
In a moment ago, there has been some added spice to this cup tie after a supporters bar at the Stadium of Light was decorated in black and white and adorned with Newcastle slogans.
Yeah, Sunderland have since apologised for what it calls a serious error, but the story has added more drama to one of the longest-running rivalries in football.
And you're there, we're rolling out the fucking red carpet for them. Are you joking? KLD, I don't give a shit. Apparently now there's reports saying that they're taking it all down. The damage has been done. I don't give a shit. They have no clue at all at the top. And at KLD, if you're watching this, fuck off. Get out, man. I don't give a shit.
Don't know what's happened there. I don't know if somebody's took the wrong end of the stick and said, oh, you can have the Black Cats bar and decorated with them. It's absolutely disgraceful.
What is going on at the Stadium of Light? There's pictures going all over social media that the black and whites are getting with basically the red carpet rolled out for them, and our Black Cats bar has been decimated to please those up the road. The signs have been scribbled out, crossed out, and put their words in a place. Newcastle signs all over. What the actual fuck is going on, and who the hell has authorised this? It's an absolute disgrace.
And white shite in its place. I didn't say what the fuck, that cannot be happening. Surely that could not be true. But apparently these photographs are being leaked out there. And for one, I've contacted my source for 1 day only. We're putting that shite up in our Black Cats bar. What an absolute joke.
The way we are run off the pitch is a fucking disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace.
You've got this genuinely is like a type of act where it's like, get out of my club. You're not welcome in my club if you put that in our stadium. You're crossing out our fucking slogan to put theirs on. It's actually terrible. It's some of the worst stuff I've ever seen. Like, we are United. No, we're fucking not. We're Sunderland. Oh my God.
Surely after that trauma, they wouldn't be deluded enough to be confident for the game. Would they?
24 hours later.
Well, we were generally just the worst team, but in a derby, it doesn't matter. It genuinely doesn't matter, especially in a derby this big. The only thing that matters is who wants it more on the day, and I genuinely believe that is more than possible, that this Sunderland team cares about it more than the Newcastle team does. Bearing in mind the Newcastle team's now full of superstars who I think are in it basically just for the money, whereas this Sunderland team fights for the badge, fights for the fans, and they truly care. And not only that, with it being at the Stadium Light, where we are much stronger than this season.
Dead nervous, I'm going to have to say 2-1 Sunderland.
6-0 Sunderland.
2-1.
1-0 Sunderland.
My heart says 2-1 Sunderland. My head says 2-2.
I'll go 1-0 Sunderland.
We'll beat 2-1.
I'm confident.
You're not worried about the Premier League?
They've been bottling for the past couple of weeks.
Strong, I've just found a great countdown website that has how long since Newcastle United last won a trophy. It's at 68 years, 242 days, 3 hours, 3 minutes and 10 seconds at the moment.
That continues over the weekend.
On that, see, we get to the 60th minute and it's still 1-0. Not a chance are they going to be able to keep their heads with players like Joel Linton and Bruno Guimaraes, who are just walking yellow cards. They're going to turn into red cards.
I'm going to go 1-0. It's going to be 89th minute goal.
Chris Reed.
But nah, why not? We'll go for 3-0, shall we? Come on, the lads.
It would be absolute carnage if we scored in the 89th minute.
Can you imagine? That would just be the stuff of dreams, but you know.
This is so exciting. I can't believe it. Just one present is all I want, and that's to batter the Mags. Come on, man. I've even got me Mick McCarthy / Roy Keane manager jacket on. Yeah. Oh, there, lads. Come on.
Newcastle will lose to Sunderland in the Tyne-Wear derby. I'm genuinely convinced of this. Since the draw, I've been just telling myself, based off pure delusion and bias, that Sunderland are going to take something in the derby, because I'm not an idiot. I know where we are. I know where Newcastle are. But from what I've seen in the past couple of games and days, Sunderland are going to win this derby.
Sunderland 1-0. 3-1. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care.
2 hours later.
Bruno Guimaraes all over. And so is Sunderland's hopes of doing anything in the Emirates FA Cup this season.
But 3-0 away. It's all been about who's turned up for that fucking occasion, and
Twats! They can't even score themselves, mate. Oh, imperfect forest field.
At half-time or shortly after, Newcastle again with the ball up on the left here now, looking for a delivery. Oh no! Oh, it's an own goal. That's the worst possible way to go down.
Well, Wincy, we need a better second half, didn't we? Show them no respect. Show them no respect. Come on. Lads. Big up the Wheatley Hill lads behind us.
Look, I'm just dejected.
They were better on the day, deserved to win. It's a nice feeling, enjoy it.
And we were terrified, and they were just absolutely swallowed up by the atmosphere, whereas the Mags, they've got the quality. If we allow them the ball, then we just play to their game and we're just boosting them.
End of the day, it was men against boys, exactly what it was. Better team, massive gulf in class and a massive gulf in between the two sides.
It was clear to see the gap in quality from their team to ours.
8 players out of the 11 completely allowed the occasion to get to them, swallow them up, contributing nothing, and absolutely bent over, which was an absolute fucking embarrassment, to be honest with you. So yeah, we went unchanged.
If I was ill If I was ill before the game, I thoroughly feel sick right now. Oh.
If you've been traumatised by Eddie Howe's Mags and would like support, please text Mags Abuse to 1892. Thank you.
Not worried at all. I think they're in a different league. I think if we were playing Rotherham, Burton Albion week in, week out, I think we'd be top of the league as well.
They're in the Championship. They're not in the Premiership. We are.